Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? We are live, and today we're going to be talking about resumes, how to get your resume together as a business owner, entrepreneur. A lot of people don't realize that they need a resume. So that's something that we'll be offering as a service from the Houston Notary Academy. So make sure that you tune in. Somebody done sent me a. Sorry, y'all. I stay on this thing. It's like my little newborn baby or something weird. But anyways, yes, thank you for joining the Houston Notary Academy. Today we're going to be talking about entrepreneurs having a resume, not just notaries, but entrepreneurs in general. It is extremely important to make sure that you have a resume because you need something to show who you are, to explain who you are. A lot of times the way we speak in general is not the way we talk on our resume, right? So we need to have that verbiage and that way of people being able to really understand who we are as a business owner, our experiences, our skills, our education, because all of that makes up who we are as business owners. So we are offering resume services now to people who would like to have their resumes looked at. We were just talking on live on Instagram about the importance of a cover letter. You guys, a lot of jobs you apply for will not require a cover letter, but those same jobs will not even give you a second look if you don't have one at all, because to them, you're not taking yourself seriously. You're not really looking for a job. You're not really interested like they feel like you should be. So it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, we're side by side. Yay, this never happens.
We did it.
We did it. Woo! Woo.
How are y'all today?
Good, good, good. I was just talking a little bit
You have
about the
people on your
importance of
side? I don't
cover
think I
letters,
have any
but
people on my side.
say it one more time.
I said I don't think I have anybody on my side.
I have two. How y'all doing too? But not only is it important to have a resume when you're applying for jobs, but just I feel like in general, as a business owner, you need to have a resume. Just like you need to have a business card to market yourself. When it comes to collaborating, when it comes to forming partnerships with people, people need to know what they're getting themselves into. Who are you? What skill sets do you have? What experience do you have? Are you educated? You know what I'm saying? Not that it's the biggest deal, but for some people it is a deal breaker, especially with jobs. But we are able to help you in all of those areas, whether you're starting without one or whether
Yeah.
you have
Oh,
one and you're
somebody's
wanting
saying,
to.
what's the topic? So the topic today is just another service that we're providing,
Let me
which
see
is
on your
Resume
side.
Reimagined, right? So the premise of that is the fact that as entrepreneurs or even people who have W-2s currently, or maybe their W-2 isn't enough to fund their dream, or say they're an entire entrepreneur and the journey is not going the way that they aligned it to be, right? Resume Reimagined is basically a service where it's multiple services to whereas if you don't have a resume or you need your resume revamped, to be able to take your new skills, your hustle and everything and verbalize it and put it on your resume so you can secure the future that you want. You can secure the jobs that you want. It is not just for notaries. It's for all entrepreneurs. It's really for everybody. Whether you have a resume or not, we just want to make sure that you're aligning yourself for the future. You're aligning yourself
Right.
for your career. And it speaks for you. So to be able to put things in terms that an employer is impressed by, right? To also give you the opportunity to order a cover letter for those jobs that you want to, or maybe you're going to an interview and you want to impress them and things of that nature, just to make sure that the skills that you have are being shown there. How many people as business owners, say you left your W-2, you're a business owner, you're starting your entrepreneurship, right? You're rocking and rolling. And it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave, right? So now when you go and you're like, I got to go get a job, I got to feed my kids, I got to do whatever, you have that gap in your employment history, right? You're also not showing them the skills, the adaptability, everything you've learned, everything you've done to build that business from ground zero, and to be able to verbalize that and to put that in paper. Now, it also when you're looking for jobs that you're not giving up your dream, you're preserving your dream. And
Right.
you're also impressing them by the fact of, yes, I'm not just one of those that are just here. I'm here helping you with your dream, but I still have mine.
My
My
own.
skills
Right.
can help you, but your check is going to help me fund mine.
Help me get this
So
real
it's just a
property
matter of
tax.
your money. I want to do with your money, not mine. So it opens a lot of doors. I was
Yeah.
actually really shocked with as finding out how many people don't have resumes, or they don't have things actually aligned, or maybe their resumes don't really speak to the skills that they actually have, right? They're not able to pinpoint the things that align with the job or the positions that they are looking for. A lot of people are like, well, I have this degree, but their employment history does not sign up with it, does not match up with it. I just got a Google review. It was like, she's amazing. She stood outside and helped my notarization in 105-degree weather, and I was out of there in 3 minutes flat, yo.
Yeah, I
Google,
stood
as long as
outside.
it's five
Thank
stars,
you.
I don't care. As long as it's 5 stars, I don't care.
Yeah. The rest is
But
the
with
best.
that, and this is not something to where you purchase first and no. Send me your resumes, okay? And then I can look at them. I could talk to you and find out what you're really
Right.
aligning for. If you're somebody who doesn't like to talk, then text, DM something, email, whatever.
Yeah.
And let me know, like, so I can gauge your tone. I can look at certain things, even if it's just repositioning what you already have or changing the words of what you already have, but to put it in the alignment of your objective. We all have resumes. Most of us do, but not only that, that objective piece is so
Yeah, it
important, and
can't be the
sometimes it's
same for
hard for
every
us.
job. It can't be the same for every job, the objective, because
It
the job is
can't.
different. Same thing
It
with the
can't.
cover
And
letter
please don't
too.
feel like you're gonna have to pay for a whole different resume just by switching objectives. You don't have to do that. We definitely work with you, but we want you to know that because Houston Notary Academy is for all stages, all phases, all states of your notarial and entrepreneurial journey, it's important that we're here for the points to where you may have to pivot. Or if you guys are currently W-2 notaries, right? And say it's your side hustle, but is it on your resume? You might be closing the doors on a lot of opportunities by not telling people that you do have that business acumen. You are
Right.
able to leverage your adaptability and your business. You're also able to juggle your skill set. You're also able to add value. You are also able to build something from ground zero. You're also innovative. You also are able to change your adaptability and structure, because if you're a business owner, you're already adaptable. You're already changing with the times in the market. Something as simple as your market research and looking in Google of which businesses you're going to go into and to market your business. How are you verbalizing that on your resume? How are
I'll
you
wait.
adding the fact that you believe in continued learning and education and everything? How are you aligning your adaptability and your new skill set? How? Because you're already showing leadership values by positioning your dream, right?
Right. And starting a
But
business to
nobody's
begin
thinking
with.
of that, and nobody's realizing that they can leverage the skills and everything that they have done thus far in this journey, whether good, bad, or in between, to secure positions that could, even if it's a little bit more money, to whereas it can fund your dream further.
Right.
Whether it's just a leaping stone or a leaping pad, all of your experiences count. But we want to make sure
I
that
didn't
we
know that.
pinpoint the right ones, and we help you position your dreams and position yourself for success, because success looks different for everybody.
Yeah. I will say this. When I was looking for jobs at a point in time, like maybe some months ago, I was looking for a particular type of job. And the problem that I saw was that there would be a job, it paid great money, had the benefits, and within 5 or 10 minutes, they've gotten like hundreds of applicants. So you're either at the end of the line or you're just going to get flipped over. So having that objective that is there for that job, having that cover letter for that job, making sure you're following up with that job, calling them saying, hey, I'm interested, just check on the status. Like all of that matters, but it all starts with your resume. It all starts with the piece of paper. You want to get their attention. You want them to understand why they need you. And like Dominique said, she's been in a position where she's been able to hire and interview, and she gets excited about those people who take the time out to fix their objective for that job. Make sure they have a cover letter that actually makes sense to that job and to the employer, because if it doesn't and you don't have one in her eyes, and I've even seen it as well from my experience, people don't feel like you care enough to apply. Like, why are you applying if you don't even have a cover letter?
Our cover letters are personalized. They are not
right.
They're not a template, okay?
Yeah.
So with the cover letter service, I just want to address the fact that, like, we're asking you what the job is, what the company is. All the information you have,
yes.
And then we take that and we figure out, like, even if we're just putting something simple as mentioning something that job requires, the mission statement, making sure that it aligns with what they're looking for. And the cover letter that you submit with your resume is different than when you actually get that interview and you come in with a paper copy of your resume. If you know the person you're meeting with, kind of want to give them a personality-based letter that's like a cover letter.
Yes.
It's impressive.
It makes a world of difference.
It does. So whether you're meeting with one person, like you're the first interview of the week and they have 70 behind you, they're going to remember that person that came in differently.
Right.
They're going to remember that letter. They're going to remember that person who was like, I took the time, even though you didn't because you hired us, but they don't know that. They don't gotta know. So our services are completely confidential. You won't see us make a TikTok with your resume. I don't believe in that stuff at all. So whatever it is, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to, if you're just somebody who's like, I'm working right now and I want to position myself for success, can you please look at my resume because this is the realm I want to go into. I feel like I could truly execute a position like this. Have the conversation with us, send us what you have, and let us help you.
This is before payment. This is before payment is taken.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure that we're able to help you in the best way possible.
Yes, ma'am.
I am. You know what? Can I just stop you for a second?
I'm sorry.
I'm with that side smile, please. I'm just really happy that you're hydrating. I am proud, and that's all I have to say.
I'm trying. I have to do a lot of talking today. And then I have a cup finally that just fits in my hands like this. It makes a world of difference because I'm sitting here like a baby.
Has cups at Walmart like this besides Dominique? No? Okay. Or Amazon. Does it have a hand symbol on the...
I don't like the handles because I feel like they don't fit in cup holders in cars. And then if I'm able to hold it like this, it's like a hug.
Yetis don't fit in car holders. They don't. Then that sucks too. But that's neither here.
And y'all gotta buy, and I know y'all like Stanley and stuff. I'm okay with my LO. I like LO.
Right? Whatever. I like it if it's cute.
I like Tarjay.
I like it if it's cute.
I like Tarjay. But we just really want you guys to not be ashamed of your trek. I want you to know that success looks different for everybody. Yes, and it is absolutely okay to just get the help that you need, regardless of anything. It doesn't matter if your resume has McDonald's for the last 6 years, but now you're looking for a management position. Let's emphasize your patience and your adaptability and the fact that you've leveraged the company's mission to wear multiple hats. Like we could, like what you got, because we
no one's turning that kind of stuff in unless you deal with the H&A, okay? We got you, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You know, I won't say I was scared, but I didn't want to put too much on her plate. But I will tell you, for my resume, I have my notary business on my resume. And of course, my previous work in healthcare and stuff and administration. But she was like, why is H&A not on your resume? And I'm like, thinking, why does it need to be? And she's like, you have so many HR skills. Like, you can apply for any HR job. And I'm just like, why didn't I think of that? So it's sometimes it does take an extra brain. Sorry. It takes that extra person, somebody from the outside looking in, to really kind of tell you who you are in a sense. Like, what are your skills? How can we elaborate on that? How can we make these things shine? And a lot of times, like for me, I don't want to say underestimate myself, but I do my job and I don't think anything more of it. And Dominique is like, no, you're killing it. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're organizing, you're leading, you're running things. You've read, you've taught a group of this many people, you have leadership skills, and it's like, wow, I do got leadership skills. Wow, I am organized and critical thinking. Like you just don't think about those things until you have someone to really show you and tell you and guide you. And I think that's what a lot of people need on their resumes, is just somebody to say, you know what, girl, let me dust this thing off and let me show you who you really are. You know what I'm saying?
Because, it's not much, but you did leverage your entrepreneurial mindset to establish a notary business that exceeded a revenue standard of XYZ. You've also...
Tell me more. Tell me more, girl.
You've established a successful notary business serving diverse clientele and being adaptable in different climates and different realms. You've also leveraged your working skills to open doors and establish connections with different people of different, and you've leveraged your entrepreneurial mindset to make connections that were lucrative for your business to expand and to grow. You've also been a leader in your business as far as leading, because you're leading right now, because you're live, like you push the button. That leadership, your leadership, and you're speaking a message for growth. You're promoting growth. You're promoting people's entrepreneurial mindsets. So it's just a lot that if you word something the right way, it sounds a lot better, and it definitely highlights the importance versus how we would explain things in our terms. Like, I'm an entrepreneur, I got my business, XYZ. It is a lot because I wear many hats. If y'all would get tired of me, because I'm like, I'm a notary public. I'm a trap houseian. I am a wedding officiant. I'm an ordained minister. I am a apostille facilitator, an I-9 verification. I am a relationship coach, a marital mentor, a social media manager.
You have a color purple hat too. 2 of them. I knew you were going to grab it. I knew it was there. She wears many hats, you guys. Literally.
Hold up. Wait.
But no, Gina said it. A second opinion is very beneficial. I'm not wearing that. I don't know why you have 2 there, as if they're like ready to be worn at a certain time in December.
The Purple movie comes out in December. I already have my dress. I have my Miss Sealy dress. I got my hat. I'm ready. But regardless of what you have going on, whether you have a resume or not, if you want to set yourself up for success, please contact us. Let us know what you're working with, because we're not just going to verbalize a resume and when you hand it to somebody, you're like, oh, wait, what that said? Oh, yeah, I did that.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah, right. We don't want to do that to you. We don't want to do that to you. We want to make sure that your resume represents you, but also highlights your skill set, right? In a professional way, but also in a tone that is easily repeated by you. So when you're sitting in front of that person, you're not like, yeah. We also provide mock interviews, right? Just because I have been the hiring and firing for years. So as far as getting people prepared for their actual interviews, because you don't want to be sitting in front of somebody and they're like, why should we hire you for this job? And you're like, because I applied.
Because my cover letter look good.
We want to make sure that you're not hesitant, that you really believe in yourself and you understand what that is, and you understand what the mission of what you're really going into is. So it's super, super beneficial, but I am not a saleswoman. If you guys have any questions, DM us, contact us. I think maybe Sharelle's going to put this somewhere. It'll probably be it'll be on H&A's page,
because I can't go live until y'all follow me and I get 1,000. So
yeah, maybe we can put it on H&A's page. I think we have to download it later and then maybe post it as a video or something. I don't know how TikTok works at that aspect, but
it changed.
We just want to make sure that, I think so. I'm not really sure. But we just want to make sure that you're getting everything that you need, because life is hard, life's. You need to make sure you're set up for success. You need to make sure that you have all your things in a row. And it is absolutely okay to pivot and to change. Life is about pivoting. And if you need to pivot into a career field, or you're already in career field, but you're like, this is redundant and I'm doing so much, I learned so much more, I'm ready for more, then we're able to add that more for you to make sure that you're able to go in and get what you need and to be able to follow your dreams and your passions, because entrepreneurship isn't everybody's passion. It's not for everybody. So it is.
No, it's true though. There are a lot of people who have stepped out and are going back into the workforce because that is where they're comfortable. They're okay working the 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's not a problem. But some people realize, you know what? This is not for me. Me running this, me navigating this, me figuring this out all by myself is just not my thing. I'd rather have something that's already structured, put together. I can be a part of their process or their progress. I can contribute to that. I can do it. And that's just what I'd rather do. Have my benefits, all of that good stuff. Some people, I mean, it's just for some people. It's not for all. But there are a lot of entrepreneurs who are basically turning around and saying, you know what? Nah, I need to go back to a little more structure, because I'm in a lot of destructure for sure. But it's my lifestyle. I'm used to it by now. But yes, hit us up. Make sure you send us a DM. Follow the Houston Notary Academy page if you have not. Follow Signed by Dominique if you have not. Follow Hustle if you have not. I know you finna go outside, and I gotta go too. You finna go outside,
right? This other thing is calling me.
All right, well, get your other thing going, girl. Dang, you smiling ear to ear. What thing is it?
I got things to do.
Girl, me too.
But
Girl, me too.
we over here. We got things.
She's Kevin Gates. She got 2 phones all day. You know what I'm saying? I only got 2 Sharpies. That's about as far as I go with 2. But yeah, that's my life. That's the life of a mom.
We got 2 phones for 4 businesses. We need more phones.
They phoning over there, okay? Give her a call. Why? If you're bored, give her a call, okay?
Call me now. What was the lady tweet? Call me now. Call me. But yeah. So we're here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. My trap house is trapping. If you have a question about the trap house, we do have a course. Holla at us. We have 20 courses and workshops for all stages, all phases, all states. I just wanted to say that. Follow Lovelee Hustles. Follow Houston Notary Academy. Follow Signed by Dominique. And it costs nothing to follow, share, like, and subscribe. It costs nothing. It's a button. You could just hit that.
You can do what? Go get closer like you did the first time?
Push it. What's that song? Push it, push it, push it, push it. Go get the money. Go get the money. All right, let's stop, because that'll probably be the highlight that you put somewhere, and I'm not even going to do that.
Yeah.
I already know you're going to do that. I'm be like.
That's going to be the TikTok thing. It's going to be like this.
The TikTok, right?
Anyways, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back live soon. We have some things to play. We have a lot coming up soon, so stay tuned. Make sure you follow to keep up with what we got going on. We appreciate you guys. Peace out. Have a good day.